AITA for getting a cashier in trouble because he didn't believe in February 29th? Today after leaving work I needed to pick up some wine, so I made and stop to a local grocery store to get 2 different bottles that he and some cleaning supplies. Bleach and cat sand. I have a permanent baby face, so I'm always ready to give the ID. Usually there isn't a problem. The cashier just hands it back and I go in my merry way. I get to the register. It's morning, so it's empty. I put my things when the cashier, Kevin, gives me a side eye and the following conversation ensues. K. Aren't you too young to be buying wine? Me. I get that a lot. I am 21. I hand my ID to Kevin. K. Good try, but this is fake. Me. Excuse me? K. This is a fake ID. You are not gonna fool me. And I bet the bleach is for you to get high. Me. Why would you think is fake? And how am I gonna get high with bleach? K. Because February just has 28 days and this says February 29th. I am not stupid. Me. What? K. Now get out before I call the security guard. Me. Excuse me, but February has 29 days every 4 years. And I need my ID back. K. No. I'm destroying this. Now get out. Note that I have bad anxiety and confrontation makes me retreat. So I was completely ready to just go to another grocery store. Kevin jets out of his till to go find something to the staff room. Me. Excuse me, but I need my ID. I'm raising my voice at this point and following him. K. No. I'm gonna cut it now. Go away. This is staff only. The grocery store is still pretty empty and he was the only cashier in the shift. Pretty common where I live. I start to shut down when a woman in a different uniform that was there raised her voice from the other door to the staff room. W. What is happening here? Kevin, what are you doing? K. This kid is trying to buy alcohol and things to get high with a fake ID. Me. It's not fake. Please give it back. K. Get me some scissors so I can snap ITW. Kevin, February 29th is real. Is a leap year. K. No. Leap years are a myth from Greece before the church took over. They aren't real. The woman takes the ID from Kevin's hands and hands it back to me, who's almost in tears. W. I'm so sorry. I will have a stern talk with Kevin. Let me check you out. Me. I just nod and follow her back to my shopping. She gives me my groceries and I pay for them. W. Could you come with me to sign a paper stating what Kevin has done? Me. A. Sure? For what? W. Because no one believes me when he does these things and I need it in paper so I can get him reported. I just went and signed statement. I still don't understand why she needed one. I told what happened to my roommate and he told me I shouldn't have signed anything because now Kevin's gonna get fired for a very minor thing. And that the woman was probably just mad at him for something else and wanted to use this to get him out of the store. And that is my fault for having such a confusing birth date? I don't know Reddit. I'm just tired. Am I the asshole? NTA. I don't think your roommate would have thought this was a very minor thing if it had happened to him. Also, no. Leap years are a myth from Greece before the church took over. WTH? That boy ain't right. Maybe he's the one getting high on bleach. W. Because no one believes me when he does these things and I need it in paper so I can get him reported. Clearly Kevin is an asshole on a regular basis and the only way to report him is by keeping a paper trail. You did nothing wrong and he behaved like an idiot. NTA. My roommate and he told me I shouldn't have signed anything because now Kevin's gonna get fired for a very minor thing. Man, who are these people who go through life with the spines of tube worms? Kevin, would have destroyed your ID and cost you a lot of time and money to get it replaced. Because of his arrogance, he deserved whatever consequences he got. NTA. NTA. You don't have a confusing birth date and it wasn't a very minor thing. NTA. If he gets fired, it's because he's done many similar things, not just this. Big old NTA. Kevin sucks and deserves whatever the repercussions are for his insufferable actions. Grocery store worker on a power trip can't destroy someone's government ID how the heel would. You have gotten home if you were driving. He might not even get fired. But they need a record of his behavior if they are going to lawfully fire him, and it sounds like he would deserve it if he makes recurring bad decisions like this as indicated by his co-worker. NTA. If Kevin gets fired, it will be entirely because of his actions and you do not need to feel in any way guilty about it. Kevin's gonna get fired for a very minor thing. NTA. Trying to destroy your ID is not a minor thing. NTA. This isn't a minor thing. He was about to destroy your legitimate ID that you need because he refused to believe in something that is real. That's on him that he's getting in trouble for it. Also, it sounds like he pulls this shit all the time. So if he does get fired, then it's been a long time coming. You did the right thing. A person like that shouldn't be handling people's IDs. NTA. You absolutely did the right thing. To be extremely stupid and not believe in the 29th of February is one thing, but to illegally retain someone's ID and threatening to cut it is a totally different thing. This is where it gets serious. I am sure he would have cut it if that woman hadn't arrived at that point and who had to go through all the trouble to issue a new one? You. Not him. From what you describe, this asshole is probably giving SHT to the employees and other customers as well, and if he gets fired, that is just the consequence of his behavior. I congratulate you for writing down what happened. We need more people that actually report things when something is wrong. NTA. It's not minor, and if he had cut your ID, you would have had to involve police. I'm gonna go with R. That happened on the off chance that this is real. NTA, for obvious reasons. Did everyone clap at the end? I'm so tired. This sub is such a breeding ground for trolls. That was not a minor thing. Can you imagine if he had actually cut your ID? You'd have to replace it, which would take time and cost money. And for what W says, this is not the first or second time he does these things. He's probably making the store lose customers. That is a reason to be fired. NTA. NTA, and the coworker is not either. It obvious that K has a god complex and feels he's always right. He was going to cut up your ID. That is not small. He wouldn't listen to reason and treated you like a minor druggie. He deserves to be fired. NTA. Your roommate wasn't there. They don't know the cashier or the manager. Your roommate is just opinionated. NTA. If the other employee wasn't there, he would have cut up your perfectly valid ID. That's not a minor thing. It also sounds like he's done this kind of thing before, which means by signing you've probably saved some other poor soul from dealing with this kind of situation. He deserves whatever punishment comes to him. NTA. This is not a minor thing. This was harassment. Get his ass fired. He is not capable of handling customers. NTA. He tried to destroy your ID. Maybe that thing will get him fired. But the other employee says he's done other shit too and that nobody believes her. Even if it's your fault. Actually his for being that dense. It'd be good riddance.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.